Korea, February 23, 2003. North Korea has accused the United States of flying a spy plane into its airspace in preparation for a preemptive attack. The North Korean official news agency stated the U.S. imperialist WARHAWKS illegally intruded RC-135 strategic reconnaissance planes into the territorial air of the DPRK to spy on it. This is a premeditated move to find an opportunity to mount a preemptive attack on the DPRK. North Korea further stated the U.S. WARHAWKS are well advised not to run amok.
'55th Wing WARHAWKS, Colonel Mannion. Yes, sir, Secretary Mattis, this is WARHAWKS 01. Understand, sir, you're requesting 24-hour global information and electronic warfare dominance, anytime, any place, so that we can see all? Done. The WARHAWKS are already on the mission, sir. WARHAWKS 01 out.
Good evening. The 55th Operations Group supports this wing and this Air Force by providing our leaders understanding of our adversaries and the rest of the world. The squadrons in this group train the aircrews that fly the missions, that collect the data, that inform decisions from the President on down. Our 2017 award nominees absolutely reflect the heavy lift that all of our squadrons undertake. On behalf of the 55th Operations Group, congratulations to all of our nominees and award winners. Congratulations to all of our 55th WARHAWKS.
The maintenance group is responsible for providing safe and reliable aircraft for each and every sortie that this wing flies. We're responsible for all the servicing as well as all the repair actions on the entire fleet of aircraft. I picked Rivet for the call sign for the maintenance group because Rivet is a key component to hold any airplane together. And like that, each individual maintainer is an individual rivet that as a whole creates an airplane that can't be stopped.
Good evening. We're the Marauders of the 55th Mission Support Group. Our support group is comprised of 5 squadrons, 1,600 personnel strong, including active duty airmen, civil servants, and active duty Navy Master of Arms professionals. We support treaty verification, exploitation of worldwide weather data by the 557th Weather Wing, and the strategic deterrence and flexible response options offered by U.S. Strategic Command, as well as Global Strike Command's National Airborne Command Post mission. We persevere despite any challenge. We're proud, professional, and patriotic. We're cohesive and collaborative. As the group commander, I am inspired by the mission support team daily. We lead the fight today and tomorrow, and our annual award nominees are representatives of the excellence that exists throughout the WARHAWKS. Congratulations to all of our nominees, and good luck tonight.
Here at the Medical Group, our mission is to provide patient-centered care, develop premier medics, and provide medically fit forces. So readiness is job one for us. Sometimes when we're detached from the rest of the base, that may fall out of focus a little bit, but I always take the time, every chance I get, to remind every medic, whether they be civilian, active duty, or contractor, no matter what their AFSC is or what their position is, that they are extremely important to the mission of the wing. Without them, the mission will fail. Being a WARHAWK to me means that I have the privilege and honor to be part of an organization that has a history of providing outstanding service to our country and is making history every day. It's exciting.
The 55th Communications Group is an absolute integral part of the Global ISR and Nuclear Command and Control mission here at Offutt. We currently have two squadrons, the 55th Communications Squadron and then the 55th Strategic Communications Squadron. And I like to categorize the things we do in 4 specific bins. The first one is secure communications. Main effort we do is Air Force network operations. From that network connectivity, then we also get into the third category, which is our mission systems. And then the fourth category is everything else that we are mandated to do by law, and I consider that administrative. What does it mean to be a WARHAWK? What it means to be a WARHAWK is that from our global ISR mission, the 55th Wing has been engaged in active conflict for over 10,000 straight days, consecutive days, since the beginning of Desert Storm. And so what does it mean to be a WARHAWK in the 55th Communications Group? It means we're in the fight.
WARHAWK family, greetings from sunny and warm Tucson, Arizona, and home of the jammers of the 55th Electronic Combat Group. The Scorpions of the 41st Electronic Combat Squadron and the Bats of the 43rd Electronic Combat Squadron divide up the world to meet combatant commander requirements. They are sourced with trained professional aviators by the formal training unit known as the 42nd ECS Raptors. The delivery mechanism of the electronic fires is the 4 Fans of Freedom and the 16 Blades of Justice EC-130H. With an average age of 46 years old, these aircraft require lots of tender loving care, which is provided by the world's best maintainers, the 755th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. The catalyst that ensures the compass call remains relevant to the fight at any time and any place is the Tigers of the 755th Operational Support Squadron. The group's success is a direct result of the amazingly awesome airmen and their families in the jammer community. When asked, what do we bring to the fight? That's simple. Compass call, jam!
Congratulations to all of our annual awards nominees. The Wing staff agencies cover everything from the Equal Opportunity Office to the Community Support to money with the Comptroller Squadron to legal, the Inspector General team, advanced programs, wing plans, and even the Historian Office, and much more than that. Our overarching goal is for the WARHAWKS to fight as an integrated force. We focus on speeding up the WARHAWKS by working towards efficiencies. Ultimately, we want lethal WARHAWKS focused on generating combat air power. We believe being a WARHAWK means being part of a family, something bigger than yourself for the good of our nation. So congrats again to our annual awards nominees. You represent the WARHAWK team well.
When I think about being the 55th Wing Commander, I think I have to start where it all began, with the 55th Fighter Group, the pursuit to defend. From one group and 5 squadrons, they were leading the fight over the hostile skies of Europe in World War II. I think about where we were and where we are now. Now we are 6 groups, 30 squadrons, and combined with our Nebraska Air National Guard partners, we are united under a common mission and a common vision to deliver global information and electronic warfare dominance anytime, any place.
I've already mentioned that I believe hands down that we are the best team and the best wing in the United States Air Force. Our WARHAWKS have a single mission: to deliver global information and electronic warfare dominance anytime, any place. And our vision is simple. WARHAWKS lead the fight today and tomorrow. We see all. This mission and vision can only be accomplished by the world's greatest and most lethal weapon, our combined team of outstanding airmen. The best place to start telling our stories with our outstanding 55th Medical Group. These world-class professionals provide patient-centered care, develop premier medics, and ensure combat-ready forces. They keep the human machine of air power healthy and fit to fight while caring for over 50,000 military members and retirees. They do all of this while leveraging warriors like Technical Sergeant Eric Frazier and Master Sergeant Emily Hunt from the 55th Medical Support Squadron, Captain Olivia Lawson from the 55th Aerospace Medical Squadron, Miss Rhonda Bagley and Senior Airman Chelsea Ware from the 55th Dental Squadron. A team's first priority is always to defend the homeland, to protect our people and our resources and our way of life. This is one of the jobs of our incredible 55th Mission Support Group. Leaders like Major Daniel Land from the 55th Security Forces Squadron, contracting officials like Airman First Class Joshua Brown, Tech Sergeant John Smith, and Master Sergeant Paul Erickson, and Miss Renee Young from the 55th Force Support Squadron keep us safe, supplied, and ready for war. If you cannot communicate, you will lose the engagement, the advantage, and you will lose the war. Plain and simple. Our dedicated professionals from the 55th Communications Group ensure our information dominance by providing superior command and control and communications capabilities to the 55th Wing, U.S. Strategic Command, and over 50 tenant organizations that directly support global intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, nuclear command and control, and cyberspace operations. Our communication warriors are the best in the business, and they are led by superstars like Airman First Class Courtney Polk, Staff Sergeant Derek Wyman from the 55th Communications Squadron, and Mr. Gary Dupree and Master Sergeant Jeremy Jackson from the 55th Strategic Communications Squadron. To execute air power, you need aircraft to get you where you need to go in order to bring the fight to the enemy. The 55th Maintenance Group is an unstoppable production force that delivers 29 aircraft spanning 7 different mission design series while executing a flying hour program of 13,000 flying hours in support of global taskings. Simply put, our maintenance team sets the pace that brings persistence and unwavering combat effects to the enemy. Leading this dynamic team are professionals like Mr. Dave Lofill and Airman First Class Christopher Puglisi from the 55th Maintenance Squadron, and Miss Linda Rosen, Staff Sergeant Aaron Heisenauer, Master Sergeant Eric Carlton, and Captain Graves Cleric from the 55th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. Attack! Electronic attack is not just a battle cry, it's unrelenting pressure applied by the 55th Electronic Combat Group. Taken to the skies with 4 fans of freedom and the mighty EC-130H compass call, these dedicated maintenance and aviation professionals disrupt enemy command and control communications by delivering precise offensive counter-information capabilities in support of U.S. and coalition tactical air, ground, and maritime forces. Simply put, in jam, no one can hear you scream. WARHAWKS like Master Sergeant Abby Cabine, Tech Sergeant Travis Hurst, and Captain Alexandra Melick from the 755th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Mr. Garrett Gall from the 42nd Electronic Combat Squadron, and Senior Airman Andrea Keene from the 755th Operations Support Squadron deliver the hammer that crushes our enemies. Pursuit to defend. From the skies over Europe in World War II to the contested modern battle space of the East China Sea, the 55th Operations Group delivers combat effects and decision advantage like no other capability in the Department of Defense arsenal. The WARHAWKS of the 55th Operations Group provide premier airborne intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, command and control forces to national leadership, intelligence partners, and warfighters. They train, they fight, they exploit. Warriors like Senior Airman Stephen Owen from the 343rd Reconnaissance Squadron, Tech Sergeant Cesar Montiel and Josie Lance from the 338th Combat Training Squadron, Master Sergeant Eric Mabry from the 82nd Reconnaissance Squadron, and Major Mark Gesh of the 38th Reconnaissance Squadron Hellcats ensure the enemy cannot rest. Finally, no team can function without a dynamic, engaged, and reactive support force. The Warhawk Wing Staff Agency brings superior, proactive, and integrated decision support to airmen, leaders, and warfighters across the full spectrum of operations. Warhawks like Senior Airman Kyle G. from the 55th Comptroller Squadron, and Tech Sergeant James DeGeese and Senior Master Sergeant Ola Pate from the 55th Wing Command Post, nuclear operations experts like Mr. Jeffrey No, legal experts like Miss Pamela Clark and Tammy Johnson, and Iron Majors like Major Trey Wood keep the world's best wing operating at peak performance. If today is the last day of peace, and tomorrow brings more war, I know who I want to go to war with. I want to go to war with the world's best wing, the Fightin 55th. WARHAWKS, lead the fight.
WARHAWKS, I hope you now have an appreciation of what an amazing team that we have here as part of the Fightin 55th Wing. You guys are doing incredible work all around the world, and you never stop. Thank you so much to all the friends and families and all the hard work of the committee that have made tonight possible, and a special congratulations to all of the WARHAWK nominees that are out there tonight. So without any further ado, let's get on with the show and let's announce the winners.